Okay, we should be live, hopefully. Stream health, okay. Receiving your content. We are actually streaming. Oh, nice. This is live as well. Okay, let's see one more. Okay. Okay. Well, let's start doing something until someone actually shows up. Though I have no idea what to do actually. Just gonna do something without line art because, well, line art is boring. Like some weird stuff. So I should probably check out the thingy. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Hello, Larissa. There's actually 4 people watching. Okay. Well, how I said before, today I'm doing something without line art. You can have some suggestions. What should I paint? But I definitely don't want to use line art today because I've been using it too much in the last few months. And I don't know, I would like to get comfortable not using it again. You got to stream it totally by chance. I was posting like in advance on Twitter, like I think yesterday, and I was talking about it like a week ago, I think. But yeah, I haven't done any update video. Sorry about that. I kinda, yeah, I wasn't motivated to do video. Okay. Okay. How I said, you can have any suggestions. What should I paint today? Or if you have any questions, don't be scared and ask. Also, there should be, hopefully, either tomorrow or on Monday, I should have prepared the first episode of how do I call it? I don't know how do I call it, but like a basic, I don't know, tutorial how to work in Krita. It's gonna be like a Krita Essentials, Krita 101 or something like that. And in the first episode, there will be like, I'll be talking about interface, how to set up canvas, how to set up the Krita for your computer so it can work on its full potential and stuff like that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, without line art, it's actually, I like it more because it's like more painted. Like, for example, if I'm doing like oil paint or something like that, I don't use line art that much either. It's just like super sketchy little construction lines under the painting. But when I like lay down the foundation, I can see it anyway, so it's like painting, I guess. Okay, we have to do a bit of a dark here. I feel like this doesn't work. This is terrible. This is... more light here. More dark here. Oh. Oh no, when I do grayscale, I don't have any set of grays I'm using. I just like, usually my process with grayscale painting is I'll do it my way first. Then I like look at the values, try to like play with some like contrast and stuff like that, because usually I get it super bad, like there's no contrast whatsoever. And then I go into color. Yeah, I came from the traditional painting. No, actually, traditional drawing. I haven't started painted, uh, like traditionally. Before I started digitally, I was drawing a lot, though. I did a lot of portraits, the basic stuff, and some. Actually, haven't done any actual figure drawing before I started digital. It's quite interesting, actually. I never thought about that. uh, yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna be like. I think this is to go slightly like the forehead is too big for the face. been also a while since I draw male character. Maybe I'm kidding. I don't know. At this point, it might even turn into female later, but I'm not sure. Okay. No, 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 no. What the? Oh, yeah. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, I do a lot of humans because I like to do like human faces. This is like I really enjoy to do faces, but with animals, I don't know. I just don't find them interesting to paint for some reason. Like at one point, I did some cats and like goats and stuff like that with horns because I like enjoy drawing horns, but not the animals with horns. That's the problem. Landscapes, I tried it, but I for some reason don't have the how do I call it? Like when it's from uh like reference, when it's like plein air or how it's called, the drawing in nature and stuff like that. I did that a lot actually when I was learning how to paint. Yeah, for animals. Uh, but uh, where was I? Yeah, I did a lot of landscape like in traditional, but in digital, and when I actually have to figure like came up with something from my own head to draw to paint the landscape, I just can't do it. I did some. I can maybe even show you like one landscape. I don't think I showed this before. I did like one digital landscape, maybe two, like nothing really much. I don't know. It's not for me. Yeah, I should maybe scale it a bit. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's going on? Please don't crash. This is what I found about Krita. The most like the process when it crashes the most is rescaling layers for some reason. Don't know why. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm touching my tablet for some reason. Okay. It starts to look like female now. Like, kinda feminine. Okay, I need brush now. Uh, Actually, the version I'm on right now is just like 313, I think. That one is actually crashing a lot more than the old one, the 312, for some reason. Don't know. But usually it's how I said when I'm rescaling layers. Don't know why. or not rescaling, like transforming in general. Yeah. Could go like darker here to make it more contrast. It's too much. This is what I like about painting without line art. It's like sculpting, you know, with clay and stuff. This is what I really like about it. I also enjoy sculpting, like from clay, but I'm not that good at it. But I really enjoy doing that because it's like you can see the whole 3D structure actually, like you have it in your hands and you can create something awesome. Also, I was thinking, I wanted to ask you, like, when you are live here, would you like to see some 3D sculpting, like in, I know, some software, like on channel, or maybe even in stream? Because I was thinking about it, but it's not really, you know, it is art, but like it's not drawing or something like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'll try to do some video on it. If it's not gonna be like good, I just don't do second video. I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now, but hopefully it will be something in the end. I think that should be like this as well, right? Mm. Like, I actually enjoy sculpting like horror things, which you could probably tell from my normal art, but Yeah, the nose is super big. This is also one of my common problems. I make the nose always super long. I would definitely use Blender for it. Uh, because I've actually never used any other software for sculpting, so I'm not really sure how do I do it in anything else. No, I'm lying. I actually once tried the how's it called? No, okay, I can't remember. ZBrush, yeah, ZBrush. I tried it once. It was awesome. Like, I guess way better than Blender, but you know, Blender is for free, and it's run on Linux, so I can actually show you that, and it actually works pretty well with the dynamic topology and stuff like that. The problem with that is that if you actually want to create some character for game or whatever for animation, you have to retopology the whole thing because it's like super. Hi, Sans. Welcome to the stream. You have to retopology the whole thing because it's like super messy. Yeah, face needs to be floating over the bed of a sleeping child. Yeah, maybe it's not that scary. It won't be scary, trust me. Can do like little Remy light. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That did not go well. Let's go back. Need something darker. Why should I call your parents? What the hell, Sans? Let's try to make it, even though it's not that bad. It's something what I think is missing here. I think like the eyes are maybe, this whole thing is too high up. Or is it? Maybe? Oh, it actually looked better this way. Huh. This is like not really. I'm late, don't call my parents. What? I'm not your supervisor. Yeah, this is better. This is not better. Oh shit. Eh. No, that's terrible. I'll just remove the chin for now. Move the mouth a little bit higher. Could actually make the trick. And what's the mirror version of this? Yeah. It's not really interesting. I know. We can cut it open, maybe. And figure out something more creepy. Okay, crack a few jumps. Why doesn't blind people bungee jump? I don't know. No, it's fucking... I don't know. This doesn't go well. It's just not going well. maybe better. Ah. Scares the shit out of their dog. Okay, yeah, you got this one. Something's so wrong with this one. The nurse and everything's just wrong. How I said, it's gonna be female. This happens every time when I'm trying to draw a male. Just like after like 10-20 minutes I just decide, yeah, it's gonna be female. To do some or is it a male? Fuck the color. What's the coloring there? What's the difference between you and Jesus when it comes to video games? Takes Jesus 3 times. Nah. Wasn't that strong. That's the first one. This is so fucking... Fuck it. Let's start again. I don't know what I was doing going for, but it's gone now. Yeah, sometimes the best thing to do is just delete all of it and start over again. So if you were a vegetarian, would you still eat meat? Still eat meat if your life was on a... Okay. I suppose it's supposed to be if your life was on steak. Okay, let's try it again. Maybe this time we get it better. We get it something else. just gonna start with something until I see something in it. Okay. Kinda could work. Let's see. See what we can do with this one. What else do we have here? What about monster or creature? Yeah, your phone hates your joke. I don't know. Monster or creature. Like, I could do monster or creature. Just a little bit turn this one into some kind of monster. I think that's definitely doable. Just have to give it some kind of creepiness. Mm-hmm. This is the problem with Smudge Brush, is always like it ends up with some kind of color in it, even when you're doing grayscale, because of reasons. Yeah, there's like one setting that you have to change, so it won't do that, but I'm too lazy. Just do it. Could have like a horns or something, right? Maybe like something under this. Feathers. Well, I'm not really into feathers, but we can try it. Yo, I'm on the wrong layer. Just have to build up some kind of structure for our character. It's like big as horns. Could actually work. And yeah, now this can get rid of this one. Maybe like make like these out of it. Okay, let's see what we can actually do with this. Okay, let's give her some kind of like hair thing. Like real quick. So what time is it anyway? Oh yeah, we still have time. Good. Gonna go this way. It's gonna be super rough because I don't think I have time to finish the whole thing, so I just want to do like super rough, like drawing painting of this character. But yeah, it's gonna have feathers, I guess. And hopefully something more. Okay. Let's go darker around here. Like way darker, actually. And let's go to the horns. Probably won't be as beautiful as I would like to. But hopefully good enough. Come on, some dark color. To give them a bit of a At this point, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's try to do the feathery thing, even though I've never actually... maybe I painted feathers. Yeah, I did, but in like... No, I draw feathers. Never painted them, I think. So it might look not as good as you would expect. What I realized, and what is probably one thing you should never do, is to start doing something you don't know and not even looking at the reference, because I'm doing this quite often actually. With every painting, I'm just like, yes, probably looks something like that, and in the real life, it's like totally different. For example, feathers. I'm pretty sure they are not looking like this. Okay, a little bit more contrast here. And we may add a little bit more around the feathers. Or feathery thing. Okay. Okay, let's add a little bit more light to the feather. Could maybe use like some special layer for that. Luminosity thing? Yeah, it could work actually. Quite well. Maybe even like, yeah. Bit. Just a bit. Yeah, it's probably fine, but like, I think you should always at least, you know, if it's something from real life, you should at least always look how it actually looks. It's not that hard, you know, it's like literally 10 seconds before you can, like, it only takes you 10 seconds to Google it, you know. But I'm just like, yeah, I can do that, why not? Oh, it's the wrong layer again. I think we can merge this. Yeah. Like, it's like not really feather thing. It's more like something. Always when it's like feathers, right? There's when they are connecting to something, there's always this little fur around them, I think. You know, when they're starting somewhere, it's always little like fur. So I'm trying to do that. And not that bad. Like, it could go way worse, I think. Also, we could like maybe add a little bit of structure to them. You know, the middle part actually. So they look kind of more feathery. I'm not sure if that worked, but okay. So we could go maybe again with another layer. Now multiply, and I'll try to make it like darker at these parts so we can add like more contrast. Which, how I said like at the start of this video, I have pretty big problems with contrast when I'm working with grayscale. In colors, also in colors. But grayscale is also like problem. It's even bigger problem, you know. That's why you should always start with some kind of background color so you don't have problems with that. Oh, that's too much. And again, I'm doing details before I finish the whole thing. Damn it. Okay, let's merge it again. Okay. Sure if I like the style of the horns. They are like too messy for her, I think. Or for it, I don't know. It's like her. It definitely has like feminine features. Every time you say wrong layer, I remember the Emperor's New Grove scene. Wrong lever. Why do we even have that lever? Yeah. Yeah, always check your layers because like if you end up actually painting like for example our on background layer and you actually wanted to change the background layer, it's kind of pain in the ass to like fix it. So always check your layers. Another thing I'm not doing that often, like as often as I should probably. Like even the horns could like no, that's stupid. I guess like horns with feathers, like feathers out of the horns. I'm not sure that that could actually work. But we have to give them some kind of structure so they are not so smooth. Because smooth things are okay, but you have to be actually quite precise with them. And so it's easier to actually make them like uneven or, you know, structured a little bit. Let's say textured, structured, whatever. And then every single of your mistakes looks like it's perfect. That's a little trick. Okay, it's not that bad, I guess. Another trick is when you can't do something well, just blur it out. Blur it out of the focus and it will work. Okay, I think there should be some kind of like cut between styles to make them kind of different. Like I'm feeling something like, I don't know. It's not that bad. I think if I would actually spend time on this one and properly finish it, it could actually look pretty good. Yeah, this is not good though. Get rid of this. Oh, maybe eraser? Yeah, eraser works better. Can I have a question? Does anyone use GIMP for painting, digital painting? I was actually interested in that. Because I have few friends who are using that. But they are not using it for digital painting. It's actually interested in that if anyone actually uses for painting. I know a few people who are using for painting, but like I'm not sure. Like not no people I would actually know in person. That'd be nice to see. You mean like finished version of this one? It actually looks way more contrasted on my laptop monitor than on my normal monitor. Which makes sense because my like normal monitor is like pretty shitty. I was stupid when I was buying that, but yeah. Because there's like super low contrast and yeah, it's probably not really good for painting. And I realized that when I started printing my paintings, uh, friend of mine too, but me not really. Krita is good, but I like Psy better. Uh, but it costs. Actually, Paint Tool site costs like $50, isn't it? It's quite cheap for painting software. I'm not sure. Like, I'm pretty sure it's maybe. Okay. I used it a long time ago, but there is a YouTube channel called Twat8. I think they use GIMP in the fire. And fire? I can't even pronounce that. It's like a fire alpaca? Yeah, that's like, yeah, fire alpaca. Isn't that like Medibank? Like some kind of Medibank version, I think. I use that one. I really like the line art in it. Like the line tools. Yeah, this one finished. Yeah, I might finish it someday, sometime. There's a Brazilian comic author that's also used GIMP a lot called Mozart Koto. Never heard of him, but okay, I will try to check him out. Yeah. I used the, what was it called? Medibank, but never the fire alpaca thing. I'm not sure if it's like totally the same thing or if it's like version of it. I used it for like the, was it like 30 days of trial or something? I used that. Welcome back, Sans. No one cares. Yeah. No, we care. Don't worry. I didn't even know that you were out. Okay. Let's try paint again because, well, I was talking for too long, I guess. Oh, this. And it's also really good when you're starting like with painting and you want to do some kind of creative work. Just do some scribbles on your paper or something and try to see some patterns in it. And that can actually help you a lot to create something new, something creative. Let's call it this way. This is pretty much my whole process when I'm drawing with pencil. If you ever seen my pencil drawings, like I think I called it series My Friends. They're like these creepy, weird drawings. I don't have anything, like I don't have the picture in my head like before I start drawing. Like everything just comes from the mistakes I make by my pencil or something like that. So. You didn't know I was here? Did you know I come in the room? Yeah, I know that you were here, but like I didn't know that you left. Okay, yeah, if you don't come, it should went down. Okay, I remember that. I will remember that for next time. The difference is that Medibang has cloud pencils and allow group collaboration on files. Fire Alpaca has an animation feature, but it's real simple. Okay, didn't know that, but okay. Like I could maybe try it on the channel, but we'll see. Did I flip it? Oh, okay, it's... Also, another thing. Do you prefer streaming on YouTube or Twitch? That's one of the things I want to ask. Like YouTube is way easier for me because it actually records the files for me and uploads them like right away. So I don't have to like record them by myself. But I really wanted to ask if it's like okay if I keep streaming on YouTube. That's one of the things. I can go like turn into this like hair thing, I guess, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, there's probably a pretty big delay on the stream. Oh, it's actually not that big. It's like a few seconds. Well, maybe more than a few, but you know, not as big as I thought it would be. Yeah, we need another multiply layer. Oh, not this one to switch to multiply. Oh boy. We need here another multiply layer. To fix. Oh, that's too much. Oh, little luck. Okay, I have to save it. Let's see. Oh, that's awesome. I also prefer YouTube because, I don't know, the Twitch thing. Like, I guess some people prefer Twitch over YouTube, but I really like that you just don't have to care about uploading the video or anything like that. You just finish streaming and the video is on the channel, so it's one of the really good things about that. Yeah, to add more contrast. Let's see what we can actually do with this. Even more here, actually. Maybe some here. Sure how it looks. Like on this monitor, it's so much better. I know I complain a lot. So the monitor is not that bad, but it's not really. What's the word? Yeah. I won't remember. Yeah, English. It's hard. It's actually not hard. English is actually one of the easiest languages to learn, I guess. And mainly because of the movies and stuff. Okay, let's finish some more feathers here. Why don't... Oh, yeah. Just have to add more feathers to give it more fluffiness or something. I don't know. This kind of looks like a feather already. It's one of the things that I would like never actually thought about. Like that feathers are quite okay to draw. I think there are way harder things to draw. For example, hair. Hair is always like problematic. Mm-hmm. Speaking of YouTube, that Jake Paul, right? Man, he's not nice. Well, you will probably laugh, but I actually don't know who he is. I've seen some videos like in thumbnails, but I have no idea who this guy is. I guess someone on YouTube, but no idea who it is. Like, never seen any of his videos or anything. It's everyday, bro. But what? I'm not like that cool to know about everything. Just a cunt and a half. Okay. I guess. Like, what does he do on YouTube? I don't know. He made a song called It's Everyday Bro. It's everyday shift, if I say so myself. Shit, not shift, sorry. I don't know, like literally no idea. Like the only stuff I'm actually watching on YouTube are like some Let's Players, then Tested from Adam Savage, and ooh, I actually watched that many YouTube videos. Yeah, and then artists, of course, like some artists. Like, don't really watch that many YouTube videos. I've actually recently started watching Muselk and Zilbrat. Yes, Larry Sayed looks like we looks like we are watching the same kind of more like not watching the same kind of stuff. I know wine, like wine videos, but that's also like super old, isn't it? I just don't know what to do with these connections. They're always so weird. How long are we going? Okay, we still have some time. Hopefully. Also, as another thing, apparently I have sexy voice. Because I was playing like Overwatch earlier today, and like two totally like unrelated people at the start of the match wrote me that I have sexy voice. Uh, so it must be true. I watch him. I just watch. I don't watch him. I just watch Drama Alert and Cares reporting on his shitty behavior. I usually only watch Let's Players and speed paintings on YouTube and some science. Yeah, Larissa, we have the same taste. My voice ain't sexy. Okay. I'm just saying what they were saying. Like, literally, it was super weird. It's like two totally different people at the same day. It's like, I don't know, like hour apart. It's crazy. And I remember someone saying that like a week ago or something. Weird. But okay, I don't have sexy voice. But you are a guy, you can't tell, you can't say that. We need some girl that can say if I have sexy voice. But probably not. I just find it like funny. Okay, you're joking, but it really hurt my feelings. Okay, I think we can do some like these curvy. This is one of the things I really adore at the artist. Oh, what is his name? He does traditional a lot, only pencil drawings a lot. And he does like real similar things, not similar things. Like he's way better than me. But his name is Alan Williams. If you ever heard of him, and he does this super cool things on the end of like these weird hair thingies, and I totally adore that. It looks like this little bunch of, I don't know, it's like curvy, like one of the cameras, you know? It's like, I don't know how to call it. If you were like, let's say you have like a horn or something, and at the end it's like curved like this, like totally like this. I don't know, you know? It looks super cool. Wait a second, I will try to find something and show you. Where is it? Where is it? It's like crazy good. I saw it before. Okay, I probably can find it now. Or maybe I'm blind. I don't know. Yeah, this is like, you can kind of see it here. Can we actually edit there? No, you can't. How do I like copy image? The web, like this kind of thing. like this part over here is like super cool looking. Okay, let's get rid of it. Okay, what's the chat doing? Okay, just hide it for some reason. I remember that you told us that you're a guy, so I guess you're a guy. Like at the stream, like 2 streams back. Why is it red? Color slider is saturation is 0. Oh, okay. Let's maybe change out this so I don't have to create a layer. I'll just switch my blending mode to multiply and add the contrast this way. It's okay when you like don't want to change anything about the layer under it or about the contrast you just added. But yeah, don't forget that you changed it, because painting with that will mess up everything. Oh shit. No. And also when you do another layer, it won't like, and you're using blending brushes, it will kind of messed up the actual structure. So it's sometimes better. What if I'm gonna? You never know. Fuck, I'm exposed. I've been caught lying. Caught red-handed, hand in the cookie jar, foot in the wet cement, dick in a hand. Yeah. It's too much. Just trying to add enough contrast for it to look okay. But sometimes I just overdo it. We have to like let the feathers like pop out a bit. So like they are more visible. Okay, we are almost there. Okay, maybe this one a bit more. That's too much. That's really too much. Dude, why don't you do the 20 art style challenge? Oh, because I have like problems even with my art style. I can't like imagine to do another lifestyle like art style. What the hell? Oh, I still have the yeah. I was just saying that don't forget to change it back, and what I did, forgot to change it back. This looks like a mess to me right now. Okay, we have like last, let's say 30 minutes. I have painting in first layer too often. Yeah. I always make that mistake and then I like trying to fix it at the end and it's like always takes me about 30 minutes to actually separate the background from the foreground so I can actually finish the background. Ah, boy. That's also one of the things I really like about digital art. You can work in layers and you have the undo button. That's like the most valuable thing about digital drawing. Yeah, painting, and also it's cheaper, you know. I was just like a week ago I was buying new oil paints. Oh, they're so expensive. Still don't know where I'm going with this style thingy. Yeah, 30 minutes. I set myself that I will do like 2 hours stream today. Because last time it was an hour, and today I have like a little bit more time, so 2 hours is okay. Okay, get more lights. When is the next episode of Drive Ray? Don't know at this moment. I hope like I will upload a new video either tomorrow or on Monday, and it will be the Krita Essentials, Krita 101, where I will like explain everything. In this first episode of this, it will have probably 3 episodes. I'm not sure right now. I have those scheduled somewhere in my notebook somewhere, and it will be like in the first episode I will just go through all the interface, how to set up your Krita so it can actually run on your computer well, because some people have problems with that and that's why they are not using Krita because it's too laggy or something like that. There's like things how to change this. So this is one of the things I'm gonna do in this one, how to set up your canvas and stuff like that, and your tablet with Krita. So this will be the first episode. The second episode will be like about brushes and stuff like that. I mean, not like what brushes I'm using, but how to set up brushes for your like purposes. I think maybe a little bit of drawing and painting, and the last one will be about actual painting and about the workflow. The draw every day, I could do that, but I don't know what to cover right now. Like, what should be the theme of the video? Like, I could just sit down and draw something, I guess. Like, something totally random and talk about something totally random. That could work, I think. It's too messy. Why am I so messy? Okay. I just noticed that Krita looks so weird. What is weird about Krita? Does it automatically update, or I don't think so. You have to always download new version. If I like, I think you have to always download the new version. It definitely does not automatically update. Because, they're making like these versions quite often. So I'm not sure what you mean by it looks weird. I think it's the same. Maybe I changed the work, like the what was it called? This thing, work. Damn it. Words, English speaking. Oh. Uh, the setup of Dockers and stuff. Can't remember how it's called. Okie dokie. This. Mm-hmm. Okay. Workspace, yeah, thank you, Larissa. I think it looks still the same. Like, there's not really any change to it. like ever since maybe 2.9, there wasn't really change to it, to the whole like look of Krita. At least I think, I'm not really sure right now, so. Okay, dokie. Maybe we could work on the bottom part a bit. Or maybe like this part as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the dark theme, but I think that's default, actually. Like, there are some other themes for it, like, where is it? No. I don't even know where is it. No. It's definitely somewhere, but I just can't find it right now. Also shape, color, behavior, shade selector. What the hell? I think you can change the look of the Krita, but I don't know where is it now, right now. Also, I wanted to scale it again. So let's save the file. This might take a while. And let's try to scale it, because I kind of want it bigger. Maybe smaller a bit. Okay, let's cross our fingers. It won't crash. Okay, looks okay. Let's add some background to it. What the hell? What the hell? This is weird. It's not the color oh, it is. Yeah, this is better. Maybe go even darker here. Yeah. Sorry, is this thing? Oh, I'm gonna use this. Okay. Oh, so 17 minutes left now. Uh, I kind of forget what brush did I use. Actually, no idea. Definitely not this one. I think it was this one. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm on the wrong layer. Again. Okay, let's do more. Contrast. Because contrast is our friend. Okay. I'm over the pass out, so I'm gonna early this time. Literally struggle to keep my eyes open. Okay, see ya, Sans. So, does anyone have any more questions about art? Or about anything, actually? Ooh. Also, the next stream will probably be again in 14 days. Like, yeah. And again on Saturday, because it's like the best day for me. And I hope that's a good day for you as well. And we might even like continue painting this one, because I kind of like it and I would really love to finish it. And we can maybe even get into color. And I maybe like work on it a little bit more, and then we can just finish it on stream and start color right away or something. So yeah. Uh-huh. It needs to be different here. Okay, let's make again the thingy with uneven things. Okay. Mm-hmm. There with coloring, will you just use another layer on top, or is it there, or is there a better technique? There's like more techniques how to color grayscale. Well, first of them would be probably creating another layer and just use, for example, color layer on top of it, and use just some colors. Or quite popular is actually using the, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember. I have to look it up. A second. Overlay layer as well, and just put the colors on top of it. Problem with this one is that your values have to be right, like 100% right, because there is correlation between the value and color you can use. For example, if you have red and you will put it over some light color, it won't be red anymore. It will be more like pink or something like that. So there's a problem with that, with the color layer. Another way how to color grayscale images is with gradient map, which pretty much you're just map some kind of gradient, color gradient, like, you know, to the grayscale. So when you like map, for example, there's a start of the gradient, and you map like, for example, red here, that means that the darkest tone will be that color and the lightest tone will be this color. You know, the gradient will just map onto itself. This is one of the techniques. I kind of like it because it can, like, if you pick some random gradient, it can actually change the picture quite well. I can actually show you, wait a second. I will save it because this might take a while. It's quite a big picture. Like, you can literally take, where is it? I think it's filter map, gradient map, and now you can just pick up some kind of gradient to it. Let's, for example, pick this one here. Oh, I'm not sure if this is gonna work though. It will only work on that layer though. And it will like change the colors based on the gradient. And that's another technique how to color things. You can like add new gradients and, like, you know, create your own thing. Now we can try this one. It doesn't really work that fast in Krita, which is kind of sad. Like in Photoshop it works super fast. Here it's like, it's actually way better to create a new file, shrink the image, and try it on like smaller image, for example, I don't know, 500 to 500 pixels or something like that, and try it on that. It's way faster, and then you can just like pick your gradient if you are like actually satisfied with what you got, and then use it on the original picture. Of course, you can like create another layer and set the layer to color, and color like the normal way with gradient map. Like, it works as well. But this can give you some interesting results, actually. We got 9 more minutes to go. Can actually add some more feathers here. Okay. Yeah, also with every single one of these techniques for coloring, you always have to do the extra step and like merge those layers and fix all the problems, because there will be problems, like there will be some mistakes you made in like value department or the color department, you know. So it's always like you're just setting up yourself some kind of foundation for your colors, so you can work with that later. It's not like you just like overlay it with some colors and it's done. Never like that. And it's supposed to be also feathers, so it'll be feathers everywhere. Yeah, it would be too easy. like like let's say it this way, like everything that's is supposed to look good or something like that, it's never easy to make. Okay, sometimes you feel like it's easy, but like if you actually show it to some other person who've never done that before, for them it's hard. I don't know where I was going with that one. Okay. This is one of the things I could literally spend months just redefining everything in this painting. You make it better and better and better and better. But when I do something like that, when I actually spend more time on some painting, I tend to not finish it. Never. It's like pain in the ass, and I hate this about myself. Like usually when I just have like 2 or 3 hours on painting, it's finished and I'm just done and never touch it again. But when I actually like start doing something for more like than a few days, it's never gonna be finished. But I try every time. And every time I fail. Okay. Do like a texture to it. That's too much. That's too much. Maybe later. Okay. Part is almost done. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully I'll be satisfied. No, I'm pretty sure I'll finish this one because, you know, it's on the stream. And when I'm on the stream, I'm trying to, like, actually produce something. Even though it's, like, usually not anything really good. Or something really good. Anything else. I don't know. English. Yeah. Okay. I think there's a lot of things to redefine. Like, this is, like, really hard blending, which I don't like. I think I would probably soften it up a bit to make it more shiny. Like, I think we can figure it out next time. Because, yeah, it's exactly 2 hours now since the beginning of the stream, like in 10 seconds. So I will wrap it up for now. If you have any questions or anything right now, yeah, people from the pressure from people watching, do something, go. Yeah, that's pretty much my mindset right now. So I really appreciate that you, like, showed up and actually had some questions and kind of make me company for tonight. So thanks for that, and hopefully we'll see each other in 14 days on the next stream, where we'll be finishing this one, this drawing. I don't know what it is. It's like some girl with feathers from her mouth and ears and head. I don't know. Anyway, hi Rosetka. You're kind of late. We're just ending. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Rio. I hope that's your name, Rio. Okay, so I guess that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in 40 days, I guess, or in another video. So, yeah. Yeah, and again, I forgot how to turn off the stream. Oh, there's the button. No, this one. Okay. Now see ya.